I have all the people now here. Ja, ist egal. Ist wurscht. Du bist halt nicht vom Weingut. Du kommst gerade also zur Tür rein. Now we're going to the barrel place, where we have all our wooden barrels. You haven't seen the best.
Okay.
We have another cellar with only wooden barrels all the way. It's impressive. So this is where we produce our basic wines. These stainless steel vats are for the basic production of Silvaner, Riesling, Müller-Thurgau, and so on. So for the whites, which are fermented at about 16 to 19 degrees. 19 is at the end where we want to ferment the wines all the way through, because most of our wines are dry, completely dry, and only about 5% of our wines are off-dry or sweet. And this is actually the opposite of our production in the wooden vats, which we have in the other cellar, which you will see later. We also work with smaller oak barrels, 500 liters or barrique, for the red wines, as well as for the haut de gamme, so for the große Gewächs wines, which are usually fermented in 100% oak, either the bigger barrels or the smaller barrels.
Why do you have the blue light? Is it any special reason why you?
The blue lights, we actually put the blue lights here because we would like to show that combination of the ancient ways of winemaking, the traditional way, where we don't add yeast, where we let the wines really develop all by themselves, where there's very little impact in the winery actually, where we just try to have perfect grapes at perfect ripeness and then put them in the barrel and maybe just leave them alone as soon as well as possible, and only really do something about it if we have the impression that it's necessary. And here is really where we try to push the fruit, where we do something a bit more modern for the basic wines, which are drunk a little earlier and every day. So that's a little bit like to show the contrast that we have in our whole winemaking procedure. I want to drink another glass because it feels good.
Next one.
Yeah, you have no heaviness at all. It's just, it's very vibrant. And always white wine. 10 o'clock in the morning, a lot of acidity. And for Silvaner, you can just pretty much put it everywhere. It's always going to be working. I don't need to say anything. I mean, the terroir expresses itself so clearly. This is what Silvaner is all about. Yeah. That smokiness that you're having in the nose, it's not a reduction, it's the place. It's Kronsberg. Kronsberg is always smoky. So this is the Riesling. Just running around tasting grapes till I have really stomach ache. It's the most important thing to do. This was Kronsberg. This is Kronsberg. You'll find out that the Silvaner is even more direct. Yeah, I'm proud of my team as well.